Hello, stamping friends. It's Angie here with Too Cool Stamping. I am here with a special event tonight. This is an Ask Angie live event all about the special during Sale-A-Bration, the starter kit special that so many people have been interested in. I've had lots and lots of questions, lots of misconceptions, and I wanted to just spend some time tonight to answer your questions and do a little myth busting when it came to the starter kit in general and specifically with this special. So before we get started with the actual questions, I'm going to kind of wait for some people to get on here. But I do want to just go over the special and what's available. Remember, this is during Sale-A-Bration only. The starter kit is normally $99 and you get $125 worth of product of your choice, and you'll get free shipping on top of that. During Sale-A-Bration this year, they have a fantastic, I mean absolutely phenomenal deal happening, and that's why I want everyone to know about it. So and you actually have 3 different options. So we'll go over those right now, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the benefits of the starter kit, of being on my team, of being a part of the Stampin' Up! Family, and then we'll get to your questions. Okay, so first of all, I know this is backwards. I used to be able to do, to flip the camera on Facebook, and for some reason they don't have that function that I can find right this minute. But if you have a Sale-A-Bration flyer, or if you don't, you can go onto my website, toocoolstamping.com. You can find all the information there. But there is the join page. It's on page 18 of the Sale-A-Bration flyer. There's 3 different options right now through the end of the month only. So this has been happening since January, but it's only available through February 28th. So we're on the last few days, the last week. But the options available currently are option 1, you can get the Boho mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. This is not the big one, but it is the mini one. It's valued at $63. And it's in that new cool boho blue color. This is actually, they say in here, it's a sneak peek of one of the new in colors, which is awesome. So you can either have this one. Option 2 is with the white, the original white color. And then for both of the options, you not only get that $63 value mini die cutter, you also get $175 in product of your choice. Anything you want out of the catalog, anything you want that's in clearance. You can even, you may not know this, but you can even pre-order stuff. So things that are only available currently to demonstrators, and we do have some online exclusives that are coming up in March to the general public that demonstrators can pre-order right now. And you have access to that when you purchase the starter kit, even right now. So, so again, options 1 and 2, you get the boho blue or white mini die cutting machine. Then you also get the $175 worth of product. So normally you get $125, so you're getting $50 more in product than the normal everyday starter kit. Now, the difference is for those 2 first options, it's more than $99, it's $129, but you're getting the $50 in additional product, $175 total in product of your choice, plus that $63 value die cutter. So it's truly a phenomenal value, and free shipping on top of that. So that's 11% right off the bat. So I put a little graphic you may have seen on my blog site, also on our Facebook page, a little starter kit math lesson. And you can see if you purchase one of the first 2 options, you're going to save at least $264 right off the bat, just because of the value of the products you're getting for only $129. So that is a phenomenal value. You do have to pay tax on that if you have tax in your state, but free shipping. And so that is phenomenal. Then you have option 3. So maybe you already have a die cutting system. Maybe you're not interested in the mini die cutter. So you can choose option 3. You're still going to get that $175 worth of product for only $99. So again, phenomenal value. You get the free shipping on top of that. It's just this type of a deal for the starter kit doesn't come around very often. They sometimes have really special deals like this, and usually during Sale-A-Bration they'll have a nice deal, but this is one of the nicer ones I've seen. This is my 20th year, if you can believe that, 20th year of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And this is one of the best deals that they've had out there. It's in the top 2 or 3 deals that they've ever had. So lots of great value in and of itself. Now, before I go any further, I see that there's several people on here. I am going to be taking your questions. Any questions that you have, feel free to put those in the comments. I'll be scrolling back through to answer any questions. And for every question that you ask that has to do with the topic, okay, we're going to keep it on the topic, but every question that you ask, you'll get a raffle ticket, and I'm going to be giving away some prizes on Saturday. So this it can be while you're watching live. You can also, if you're watching the replay, you can also ask some questions then, and I'll come back and answer those. And then on Saturday morning, this coming Saturday, I'll draw. So you'll have until Friday night at midnight to comment and put your questions out there. I'll make sure I answer you. If you have any questions, maybe you're too shy to ask online in front of everybody, just message me, and I'll be happy to answer you privately. If you already are connected with me, you might have my text. You can text me or email me as well. Okay, so again, prize raffle ticket for every question that you ask that is on topic, and we'll have that little raffle on Saturday. Okay, so we talked about the different kits that are available right now, all 3 different options available through the end of February only. So just a few more days left of that. So the first thing I want to talk about is some people think the starter kit is something that it's not. In my mind, there's lots and lots of people who could really benefit from the starter kit. Is it right for you? Here are some types of people or types of situations that you might be in that would make the starter kit perfect for you. Do you have a big wish list? Don't we all have a big wish list? So if you have a big wish list, then this deal in itself is going to save you money because you'll get that discount as you become a demonstrator. So on future orders, not on the starter kit, but you already get a great deal with the starter kit, but you'll get 20% off future orders, as well as pre-orders for new catalogs. Are you a new stamper? Maybe you are just trying to collect the basics, the basic inks, the cardstock, adhesives, just all of you, to get a nice collection of things to start with. It's like kind of, you have to have quite a few things in order to get started. If you're a new stamper, this is a great way to save money on those larger purchases up front. Do you purchase regularly? Are you making purchases monthly, every other week, week, or every week, or more than that even? This is a great way for you to save money. Again, you keep hearing me save money because you're going to be getting that discount. Do you love to be the first to purchase new products? Stampin' Up! Always comes out with awesome products that are high quality, and demonstrators are one of the first groups of people that can purchase those products. You'll have access to pre-orders. Like I mentioned earlier, we have an online exclusive happening starting in March, and demonstrators can pre-order those items right now. So you'll get the first look and the first hands-on of all of those products as a demonstrator. And some of them, as you may well have seen in the past, sell out kind of quickly. So you want to make sure you get your hands on those quickly. Let's see. I have a whole list here. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Do you if you have a single order that you're thinking about placing that is $100, $99 or $100 in the next few weeks, you might as well purchase the starter kit. You're going to get a lot more product for that one order. If you love stamping with friends and want to find other people who are passionate and enthusiastic about stamping, this is a great place to be, because it'll be you'll be a part of a community, and as a part of the Too Cool Stamping team, we have more than 100 people from all over the country. I'm here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we have many people from there, but we have our team members from all over the country, and we get together virtually, and we support each other and share creative ideas. So that's a fun thing too. If maybe you're retiring and looking for a new hobby, this starter kit might be perfect for you. Are you lonely and looking for some new friends? Again, the community that we have here, when I ask people why did they purchase a starter kit, they usually say for the discount, but if I ask them what did they love about being a demonstrator and being part of the family, they usually say the relationships that they've built through this stamping hobby. So that's another thing. And then finally, if you want an opportunity to earn some extra cash and maybe help contribute to monthly bills or maybe to a college fund or vacation, this is a way that you can add to that income if you want to. Okay, so again, for those of you who are just joining us, I wanted to remind everybody, if you ask a question, you're going to get a raffle ticket. You have to stay on topic, but if you ask a question, for every question, you'll get a raffle ticket, and I'll do the prize drawing on Saturday morning. So you have until the end of Friday to earn those raffle tickets, and I can't wait to answer your questions. All right, let me see who's on here. Let's give some shout outs. I see there's several people. I see Linda and Becky. And you don't have to answer, or you don't have to ask questions. If you can just watch, that's certainly not required. So let me see. I see Lisa and Tina. Sandy is watching. Kay, Sharon, and Paula, Yvonne, Emily, Nikki. So if you have a question, type it right here in the comments. I'm just going to be scrolling through here. Janet, I see you. Did I say Nikki? I see Tina says, is there a minimum number of orders to keep active? So we'll jump right in with that. There is a minimum required to stay active. However, it's not, let me start at the beginning. So I was going to address that a little bit later, but since you brought it up right now, I'm going to. Okay, so the minimum required to stay active is $300 per quarter. Now, before everyone says, oh, I'm out, can't do that, keep listening. So the $300 sales includes any personal sales that you have, as well as anything you might sell to someone else. And number one, you are not required to sell. That's one of the biggest misconceptions from that I hear from my stamping customers. You're not required to sell. You're not obligated to sell. I'm not going to be twisting your arm and making you sell. You can simply enjoy the discount as a hobbyist and just get that savings on your own personal purchases. If you want to supplement that with some additional sales to friends, then you can do that, and that's going to help you meet that minimum to remain active. Now, let me also add that when you first purchase that starter kit, your first quarter that you will need to have that minimum requirement met is your first full quarter. So if you sign up with this special, then that's going to be in the middle of the first quarter. So you'll have until the end of the second quarter, June 30th, in order to hit that $300 minimum. So that you have quite a bit of time. There's going to be a brand new annual catalog coming out between now and then. So you'll have a lot of time that you can place an order if you want to, or get other people to order from you. Again, not required. So you'll have until June 30th. And then if you don't hit it at June 30th, you actually get another month of pending, they call it. So you'll have technically until the end of July 31st to hit that first quarter of $300 minimum requirement. Now, here's the cool part. I know a lot of people, let me just give you a question that I had earlier this week. It was, or a comment. She said, although the starter kit is enticing, I will pass on accepting the offer because I don't think Stampin' Up! Would like me to get the starter kit and then cancel being a demonstrator shortly after. Now, this is a very common misconception. I don't want you to feel like myself or Stampin' Up! Is going to be offended if you do not want to continue on after you get the starter kit. Now, of course, I want you to be a part of my team, and I want you to stay, and I want you to keep enjoying the discount and be a happy discount stamper and shopper. So I'm going to encourage you to stay. However, this deal, I'm telling you what, this is why I'm doing this video. This deal is so phenomenal. You should get it because of the savings within itself. And then between now and June 30th or July 31st with pending, you'll have that as kind of a trial period. If you want to place an order, then you'll get 20% off on those orders. You'll get that discount. If you don't ever want to place an order again, you've at least had a great deal with the starter kit. And there's no penalty for never placing another order after the starter kit. Now, of course, I want you to be a part of our community. I want you to enjoy the new catalog that's coming out and enjoy pre-orders and have all the fun of shopping and using all the products. Of course I do. But if you never place another order, I would just hang on. Wait till you don't meet that minimum. You will automatically and naturally just drop. You don't have to resign or, just wait. See if there's anything you might want to participate in, kind of like a trial period. If you don't like it, if you don't want to place an order, then you just drop. You naturally would drop off after July 31st. And you're right back where you are right now. You have no penalty. You've just been able to save on that starter kit. That's fantastic. And maybe occasionally have some orders that are 20% discount. And there's lots of other things, other little incentives that I can talk about from being on the Stampin' Up, in the Stampin' Up community, and also being on my Too Cool Stamping team. So there's the very long-winded answer to your question. And it really is one of my number one questions. The first one is, are you obligated to sell? No, never. You can just simply enjoy the discount on your own with your personal purchases. And then the second one is, yes, there's a minimum, but if you don't meet it, then you simply drop and you're back where you are right now. You just don't have access to the demonstrator website and can't place that order for 20% off. Now, here's the other thing. If that happens, if you happen to drop, the very next day, you can buy another starter kit and sign right back up. As long as you're signing up with the same demonstrator, you don't have any kind of wait period, you can sign right back up. So you really have nothing to lose. You really have no strings attached. I think about it kind of as a trial period. So that's my long-winded answer. Okay, see, Pat is on here. Terry, Emily, if I do the starter kit, will my future purchases be discounted and for how long? Okay, hopefully you heard my answer there. So if you do the starter kit, that particular one doesn't have the 20% discount because it already is a great deal with all of the $175 for only either $129 or $99, depending on whether you want that die cutting machine. After your starter kit, you can log on to your demonstrator website, and any purchase after that is going to be 20% off, discounted. So, and again, that's going to last as long as you remain active, as long as you hit that $300 sales minimum. That is your first full quarter. In this case, if you sign up right now, you're going to have technically until the end of July before you would drop if you don't happen to meet that. So again, just use it as a trial period, even if you don't think that you'll hit 300, but you might be surprised. We have several months between now and then, and a brand new catalog is going to be coming out in May. So, and as a demonstrator, you're going to be able to pre-order from that catalog in April. So April 4th, I believe, is the date for that. So we'll be able to see the new in colors, and surely you're going to want to get all of those so that you can have those in your collection. So there's going to be lots of opportunities for you to purchase, and who knows, you might have some friends that might also want to purchase from you and kind of get in on your passion as well. So hopefully I've answered your question, Emily. All right, I see Carolyn is here, Pat. Let's see, any questions? Remember, for every question, you're going to get a raffle ticket. I'm going to do a prize drawing on Saturday morning. Linda's here, Jean, Teresa, Amy is watching. Okay, Nikki says, what happens if your list goes over the 175? Can we pay the overage, or does it have to be 175 in product or below? Very, very good question. It needs to be 175 or below. So it can be up to $175 in product. So just try to get as absolutely close as you can. Lots of people get right there within 50 cents or even right on the dot. So yes, you cannot go over, but it's still going to be a great deal. Even if you get within, 50 or 75 cents, it's going to be a great deal. Fantastic question. I see Melinda. Terry says, oh yeah, okay, Terry, so what happens if you go over 175? You cannot. You're not allowed to do that. Tammy, hello, Tammy, I see you. Terry says, does the 20% off come off of the bundles that are already 10% off? Excellent question. Yes. So the really awesome thing about being a demonstrator is you are able to take advantage of anything that a customer can take advantage of, either incentive-wise or, promotion-wise. You get that as well as 20% off of that. So yes, the bundles that are already 10% off, you get 20% off of that price. And it comes right off the bottom if you order on a demonstrator order. If you're not mixing it up with other people purchasing from you, if you're just buying for yourself, it just comes 20% right off the bottom. And so it works really, really well. The other thing that people have asked about is some people like to put in a $150 order at a time so that they can earn Stampin' Reward dollars. You get 10% back on a $150 order or more, and you can use those reward dollars toward the purchase of anything you want, so on that particular order. So lots of people like to kind of group all of their orders together and save it up and have a bigger order at one time. That way you can really get the most bang for your buck for the shipping, plus earn that Stampin' Rewards. You can still do that as a demonstrator. So the cool part is you would have your order for $150. You're going to get those Stampin' Rewards, but you're only going to pay for 80% of that. You're going to get the 20% off discount on that $150 order, but you'll still get that $15 in Stampin' Reward dollars, the 10% off of the retail price, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Okay, I see Amy's on here. Colleen, Jamie, Kathy. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, please ask me. I have some other information here I want to share with you and some other questions that people have asked me just in the last week via email. So I'm going to answer those questions. But if you have any, put them on the comments and I will keep scrolling through there and we will answer them live. Again, you'll get a raffle ticket for every question that is on topic. Okay, so we talked about is the starter kit right for you? Some different types of people that it might be right for. Before I go on, let me just remind you that if you're ready to sign up, you can just go to my website, TooCoolStamping.com, and right along the top, there is a tab right in the center that says Starter Kit. Click on that. You'll scroll all the way down to the Join Now button, and you can just hit that. It'll walk you through all of the prompts for gathering your information. When you do that, you'll want to have your wish list ready, all of your the items that you want to purchase for $175. Remember, it's up to $175. So you have your list ready of what you want to order, and that way you can just get that whole order in. If you have any trouble with that, you can always get a hold of me. Just message me, or you can contact Stampin' Up! Directly at 1-800-STAMP-UP if you're having a technical problem doing that. Okay, so let's talk about questions I get asked most. We talked about I don't think Stampin' Up! Would like me to get the starter kit and then cancel. I'm not going to be offended. Stampin' Up's not going to be offended. They put this policy in place like this so that people can sign up and enjoy the discount and hopefully stay. But if you don't want to, that's up to you. Okay, I had someone ask me this week, can I get a celebration item along with a starter kit? I know many people are trying to get their favorites before they're gone, before the promotion's over. Unfortunately, no, you're not able to get one of the celebration items from the flyer, and that's simply because the starter kit special is completely different. It's a completely different incentive, and you're getting so much value just within that promotion. They're not gonna, it's just not something that they do. It's a totally separate thing. Let's see. We talked about how much is the minimum to stay active. If you missed that, then you'll need to go back and see the replay. I don't think I would meet the minimum. I had one person saying she's cutting back on her spending and won't be able to meet the minimum to stay active. That's okay. That's okay. Purchase the kit and enjoy what you can. If you have a few orders you can save on, great. If you never place another order, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I just want you to know, I want everyone to know about this awesome special because it doesn't come around and it really is no strings attached. You're not obligated. If you choose to not order again, that's fine. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I just want to resign after that. Don't do it. Stick around. Like I said, make it a trial period. You'll naturally drop if you don't place enough orders to stay active. And that wouldn't happen until July 31st would be your last day. So you have a long trial period. And then if you do happen to meet the 300, then you just continue on. And again, it's 300 per calendar year quarter. So if you didn't hear the answer to that question, if you're just joining us, I have a much longer answer. So check out that earlier in this broadcast. Okay, let me see. I see some other questions coming in. Okay, Terry says, thank you. You answered the question I was going to ask. Great. What if something I want is not available? Will it be on back order? No. Stampin' Up! Used to have back orders, and that is a policy after the pandemic and all of the supply issues that they were having. It just became a very costly thing for them to have back orders because they just had so many things were not coming in. So they had kind of a trial period of let's do no back orders and see how that works, which really is what it is when something runs out, it's just not available for the moment, but it might be back later, or will, if it's in the catalog, it's going to be back. It's just not available at the moment. And pretty much that's how it is on most online shopping sites. So, and in fact, just this week, they announced that change was permanent. So we're not going back to back orders. So if something is not available right now, no, I'm sorry, you won't be able to put it on your starter kit. But there are so many things that hopefully you can find something that you're looking for that you can add. And then when that product does become available again, you'll be able to get it at 20% off with your discount. Okay, I'm sorry about that if there's something that you were looking for. Colleen asks, have your list with the product numbers? Yes, when signing up. Thank you. Yes, I mentioned that earlier, but it's definitely important. When you click that Join Now button, have all your information there. You're going to need your, obviously your contact information. You're going to want to put your full name that's on your Social Security card, and you will also need to enter your Social Security number. Now, here's another thing that kind of hangs some people up sometimes, and I don't want it to. Why do they want my Social Security number? What are they trying to do? It's something that they legally have to ask every every direct seller, selling company has to ask for that information. And it simply is because it's to protect them and to protect you and keep everything on the up and up, just in case you would happen to start selling to other people and make money. They need to be able to have that information for tax purposes. But don't let that freak you out. You just provide that. Like I said, I've been doing this is my 20th year of being a demonstrator. I've had team members for about 15 years, maybe a little bit more. I can't remember when my first one signed up, but I've never had any problems with people with their Social Security numbers being compromised or anything like that. So I wouldn't worry about that. And the other thing that kind of goes along with that, people are like, oh, does that mean I'm going to have to report this on my taxes? No, if you are just if you're just shopping for your own personal items, for your own discount, then you don't need to do anything with taxes. So don't worry about that. If you happen to start selling to other people, there is a threshold that once you get above a certain amount of sales to other people, that you need to start reporting what you have sold as and what commission you're getting back as income. I wouldn't worry about any of that. I know that the majority of the people that are signing up, I would say 95, 97, 99% of you, I'm sure, are just wanting that discount and wanting to save some money. Don't worry about it. If by chance you're one of those crazy people that want to do this as a business, like I'm doing, then let's talk, and we can talk in more detail about different things that we'll need to accomplish, and I can certainly help train you on that. But I know most of you don't care about any of that, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, hopefully I answered your question. I know I kind of went off track there. I know it wasn't even a question. We were making a statement. Have your list ready. That's the other thing that you're going to want. So have your contact information. You'll need your Social Security number, and then your list of all of the stuff that you need that you're wanting to purchase. It can be anything that you want. It can be from the clearance rack, and it can be pre-order items that are available only to demonstrators right now. There'll be a category on there that you can look up. And then anything from either of the catalogs, whatever's currently available, and you'll select that up to a value of $175 without going over. Okay, great questions, great comments there. I see Marilyn, I see Debbie, I see Connie, Kelly, Joan. Remember, ask me a question. I'm going to give you a raffle ticket for every question on topic, and we'll have a raffle on Saturday. I see Darlene, Mary Lou, and Paula. See, now Paula is one of my team members. She just recently signed up during Celebration. If you're feeling it, Paula, let us know why you signed up. Why did you decide to get a starter kit? And how are you feeling? She's just been a team member for not quite a month, probably. I see Debbie, and same with you, Debbie. Debbie is on my team as well. Good to see you. Darlene, Colleen. Yes, thank you. Colleen said, every job requires a social security number, but I don't want to scare people by making you think that this is going to be a job for you and that I'm going to make you sell things and that you're obligated to push this product on other people or have a team. That is not anything that's an obligation. So again, if you're just doing your own personal purchases, you won't have to worry about that. Paula says, I just recently joined Angie's team. I was really nervous with all of the paperwork. I know it's a little intimidating sometimes, but it's worth it. Angie is great asking any questions you might have. This price for the kit is amazing, and the option for the mini embossing cut is great. I'm so happy that you joined our team, Paula. I'm looking forward to talking to you more in depth next week. So thank you so much for giving me your testimonial. I love that. Okay, I see Mary is on here. Terry asked, how soon after you sign up can you start buying and getting the 20% off? Well, Terry, as soon as you are approved, which in most cases is immediately. Immediately you will get some emails sent to you. One's going to have a temporary password to allow you to get onto the demonstrator website. And as soon as you get on the demonstrator website, you can place an order right then. If that is you and you want to place an order right away, I will tell you that you just need to go to the ordering tab and click on the demonstrator order type. There's 3 different order types, but if you just click on the demonstrator order type, that's going to be the easiest one. If you're just ordering for you, it'll take 20% off the bottom of that price, and you'll be good to go. So again, if you, and it, it happens immediately. Most of the time, there is occasionally some, if you don't put in your full name as it appears on your Social Security card, then there might be a little bit of a delay in approval. So I've had up to a 3-day wait, typically not. Every once in a while, a 1-day wait, but typically it'll approve you right away and you'll be able to go right in that as soon as you get the email for your password and order. So it's pretty fast turnaround. So if you have a big wish list, get as much as you can on that starter kit order and then turn around and get the 20% off any remaining items that you have on your wish list. All right. If you have any questions, remember, just ask and I will put you on my raffle list for every question. So let me see if I have any other questions. Oh, I see Terry has another question. Will I still be able to get a Celebration item? You, as I mentioned earlier, you can't get the Celebration item on the starter kit order. However, if you turn right around and place a regular order as a demonstrator, you'll get 20% off and you can earn those Celebration items just like a customer. So for instance, if you placed a $100 order, let's say, you could select either 2 $50 Celebration items or one of the $100 level Celebration items, and then you're only going to pay on $80 of that $100. So you're going to get a nice value, plus you'll be able to earn. So essentially anything that you order, any promotion that you take advantage of, any incentive, it's going to work just like you were a customer. You'll just get 20% off of the bottom line of that. Does that make sense? All right, so, and you'll, the quicker you sign up, the more of a chance you'll have to get one of those Celebration items. I would recommend not waiting. First of all, don't wait on the starter kit till the last day, because sometimes with all the urgency at the last day, things get a little crazy and sometimes the website crashes. It doesn't happen often, but just saying, get in before the last day. And then also the earlier you get in and want to place an order to earn some Celebration items, some of those items may sell out. They're all while supplies last. So, and we did have, I think the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper, I think, is no longer available. So that's one thing that is sold out. So keep that in mind. You want to definitely get what you want as soon as you can. All right. Nikki says, when does the Celebration end if we want to order after signing up? So everything for Celebration ends February 28th. They are on Mountain Time, so it would be 11:59 Mountain Time is going to be your last chance to order. It's the last chance to sign up for the starter kit. It's the last chance to place an order. So again, don't wait. If you can order, if you're thinking about the starter kit, if you're thinking about placing an order for Celebration, the earlier the better. We're getting down to the last few days. Let's see. You're very welcome, Terry. Paula says, I started watching Angie's live classes and getting the kits from her. I started ordering and creating the cards and really enjoyed it. I make cards for my students and fellow teachers. This special came along and it was too good to pass up. I joined for the discount and I am enjoying the team meetings and sharing of card ideas. I even signed up for my first card swap in March and I am looking forward to seeing the cards and making the cards. Yay! I love it, Paula. I'm so glad to see you on our team meeting. So let me just share. Let me see how many. Pat, I see that you were wondering if I have any Celebration catalogs. I don't think I can get it to you in time, but if you go to my TooCoolStamping.com website, I have a link there and you can see the online version. So I wanted to, let's just go over, Paula brings up some great points that I wanted to make sure that you knew about. Just some perks to being a part of not only the Stampin' Up! Family, but specifically my Too Cool Stampers team, which I love. And as I mentioned earlier, I have more than 100 people on my full team. Lots of us are from here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and the surrounding area, but I have people from all over the country. So it's so fun. I have several people on 3 levels. So we have a really nice community on our Facebook group. We also do a monthly online Zoom event so that you can come and we share creative ideas. We have some business tips if you're into that type of a thing. Sometimes the business tips are just ways that you can save money on orders. So not necessarily business, but ways that you can save money. We do challenges. We do, as Paula mentioned, we do swaps. We have prize patrol. We have, I can't think of all the stuff. But anyway, we see each other. We have lots of fun. Oh, and we do a make and take kit that I put together, which is kind of like a mini class. It's a 4-card class. A lot of times it might be very similar to live classes that I'm doing, but it's a 4-card class. And right now the current cost is just $5 for that 4-card class. So you could get that monthly signing up. And when you sign up for the class kit, you're going to get a small, like a treat holder or some kind of a 3D thank you gift in your make and take kit. And you also will be, for purchasing that kit, you can participate in any of the challenge, raffle, prize drawings, and any of the prize patrols. So I can give more information about that if you're curious, but that's something that we do every month. Again, as part of my Too Cool Stampers team, I also offer all of my classes in the tutorials for all of my classes are free. So you'll have access to all of my live class tutorials. And then I don't have very many other classes going on right now because I'm still with my little girl. She's 15 months old. So we're doing I'm just kind of working a part-time right now. So I don't have a lot of extra classes right now, but whenever I have a class, you're going to get the tutorials for those, access to those for free. Let's see, what other things do we do? I do a weekly team video with updates and reminders so that you don't miss any good stuff that's happening with Stampin' Up. I mentioned our Facebook group. That's a great community. I know not everyone is on Facebook, but if you're obviously you're on Facebook if you're watching me live. But we have a great Facebook group that if you have any questions, you can always go there and ask the group. If you have products that you accidentally ordered double of, and does anyone want to trade, or does anyone want to purchase? Has anyone ever done a craft fair? I'd really like to do that. What would you charge for cards? I mean, all kinds of things that people talk about. We have monthly photo albums that people put their projects up. So we have lots of creative ideas there. So that's a fun group. We also have recognition and awards for people who do top sales and recruiting and things like that. Of course, as I mentioned before, none of that is an obligation. But if you ever get to that point, we do have that available. And then just for being a part of Stampin' Up, again, you get 20% discount. You're going to have VIP access to all of the product releases. You're going to be able to do pre-orders for catalog. I mentioned earlier the new annual catalog pre-order starts April 4th for demonstrators, and then it comes out to all customers in May. So you get to be the first people to see, you get to be the first people to purchase. And that's always kind of fun, especially when we're, what do you like from the catalog? Which in colors do you like the best? So that's kind of fun just to have a group to talk about that stuff with. You also have other incentives that you can earn. And these are for larger purchases or more involvement, but there are things like volume rebates that you can participate with. Incentives like product rewards and cash bonuses for different things. Just as an example, we have right now going on during celebration. Of course, we have the customer celebration, and as demonstrators, we can earn the $50 level or $100 level right alongside our customers. But there's also demonstrator rewards, and so we can also get product credit based on what our sales level is for the 2 months of celebration, or if we happen to bring in a new team member, we'll get some product credit during this time. So little things like that are happening all the time, different ways that you can save a little money, get a little some extra goodies, if you want to. It's not, again, that's not any kind of obligation to participate in that. And then there's just amazing resources. There's, project ideas and techniques and business training if you want it. So much that you can take advantage of with Stampin' Up. So lots and lots of benefits for being a part of the team. Again, as I mentioned earlier, if you just want to purchase the kit and you're not interested in purchasing a lot on a regular basis, and eventually you may not meet the requirement to stay active, that's okay. Use this as a great deal on a kit, and then the rest of the time is just kind of a trial period. Enjoy what you want. Get what you can out of it. If you happen to meet the minimum and stay active, I would love it, because I would love for you to be part of our team and keep with us and stay active and be a happy discount shopper. But if you don't, that's okay too. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to hurt Stampin' Up's feelings. No one's going to penalize you in any way. You just be right back where you were or where you are right now. So don't worry about that whatsoever. Let's see if there's any other questions. Again, a question. For every question, I'm giving a raffle ticket, and I'll give away some prizes on Saturday. Let's see. And don't forget about the added celebration offerings. Exactly. So right now we have the celebration catalog, and then we also have, I don't have my list here, but we have the More to Celebrate flyer that was brought out early in February that has additional items that you can choose from. So maybe you got all that you wanted from the little flyer. And if that's the case, check out the other More to Celebrate flyer. If you have not seen that, you can go to TooCoolStamping.com, and I have links to those, both of the original and the More to Celebrate flyer there, and you can see what's available. Or you can simply just go to the online store and check out the celebration, look for the category of celebration, and it'll have all of those listed there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Paula. The tutorials are awesome. Oh, thank you. I love it. I do provide, for all of my classes, I'll provide a picture, at least one picture, and the supply list that you'll need to create that, and then a step-by-step tutorial on how to create that card. Okay, I see Marlene's on here, and Sandra. I'm guessing Sandra. Hopefully it's right. I see Janet is watching as well. Thanks so much for joining live. If you, I appreciate you being here live, and certainly if you have a question, this is the time to ask. You're going to get a raffle ticket for every on-topic question. And if you're watching the replay, still can ask me questions. We'll still give you a raffle ticket for every question now through the end of the day on February 24th, I believe it's tomorrow, Friday. So the end of the day, and we'll have a little prize drawing on Saturday. I just want to know what your questions are. What are your hesitations? To me, I look at this starter kit and I think, oh my goodness, you get such a huge value. When I added it up, it was like, if you get the option 1 or 2 for $129, you get $264 odd in value, with the free shipping included and everything. I mean, it's just so awesome. I can't even understand why someone wouldn't want the starter kit. It's just phenomenal. So if you have hesitations, if you have any questions about it, please ask me. There are really no strings attached. Super, super amazing deal. I just want everyone to know about it, because if you're ever going to try it, if you're ever going to jump in, if you ever want to save, maybe you have this big wish list and you're wanting to make a big order at some point, this is the time to do it. This is the time to get that discount. Let's see. Terry, when you call out the names, it reminds me of Romper Room. Well, you're showing your age, honey. And I know exactly what you're talking about. So yes, it is kind of like that. It's the 2023 version of Romper Room calling out. Will you go over the options again? Absolutely. Okay, so during Celebration, that only lasts through February 28th, so just a few more days, we have 3 different options. I know this is backwards. I don't know how to flip it anymore. They changed it on Facebook. But anyway, page 18 of the Celebration flyer. If you don't have one in your possession, you can go to toocoolstamping.com, and there's a link for an online version you can print out if you want to. So there's 3 different options. The first 2 options are pretty much the same, except for the color of your die cutting machine. So for $129 is what you would spend, and then you will receive the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, either in the boho blue, which is a brand new in color sneak peek, or the original white, whichever one you want. That's the option 1 and 2, depends on the color. And that's a $63 value. And then you're going to also get $175 worth of product of your choice. That's up to $175. You're not able to go over, but still awesome deal. So and you get free shipping on that. Don't forget about that. That's 11% savings right there. So it's like you're placing an order with free shipping, plus you're getting all this other stuff too. I mean, seriously, it's mind-blowing how awesome it is. So first 2 options, $129, get the free mini machine, and then $175 worth of product. Then the option 3, maybe you already have a die cutting system, you don't want to get that mini die cutter, that's okay. We have option 3, $99. That's the normal price for a starter kit anyway. Typically, starter kit for $99 is going to give you $125 worth of product, but during Celebration, that $99 gives you that $175 worth of product. So you're still going to get that extra $50 in product during Celebration. So if you've ever thought about the starter kit, this is it. This is the time. So again, go to toocoolstamping.com. You can print out this flyer and get the 3 options if you want to. It's on page 18. So you can see that. It's just a phenomenal deal. Again, no obligation to sell. You don't have to ever purchase anything after the starter kit. You can just take the kit and run. I don't want you to. I want you to be on my team. I want you to enjoy the discount and continue stamping and continue shopping and be a part of our community. But if you never do that, it's not going to hurt my feelings. It's not going to make Stampin' Up! Upset. This is how they have set up their policy. This is how they have set it up. So if that's something you just want to have the kit and not purchase again, that's your choice. If you want to purchase again, then you just keep purchasing and you keep enjoying the discount. Okay, so we went over. Oh, Terry, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I hope I didn't because I am there too. Tina says, is there a minimum order to get the free is there a minimum order to get free shipping ever? So normally there is not free shipping. This, the starter kit has that free shipping all the time just for the starter kit. Occasionally there might be a free shipping special. Doesn't happen very often, maybe once a year, I'm going to say on average. Sometimes closer to Christmas because they're trying to compete with Black Friday type of things, but that's not anything set in stone. Shipping is 11%, or it's the minimum is $7.95. So it's either $7.95 or 11%, whichever is greater. So yeah, it's not, there's not just a minimum to get free shipping. So in that way, it's not a lot like other online stores might be. That's just the way they are. Okay. Terry says, or Paula says, Terry, I was able to get the celebration items I wanted. So you did order, oh, the Dandy Designs. I'm sorry, I was thinking the Dainty Flowers. The Dainty Flowers celebration items, or celebration selection is sold out, and they are not getting any of those. But they do have the Dandy Designs. That's that huge mega pack that you can get for the $100 order. You get 48 sheets. You get 4 each of 12 different double-sided designs. It's phenomenal. If you have a chance to get that one, I love it. I totally recommend it. I have so much left over, I don't even know what to do with it all, because it's like, what other glass can I do with that? Okay, I see Tracy is here. Thanks for watching. Terry, I'm sure I'm a lot older than you. Well, we'll have to compare notes. Okay, I see Jan is on here too. Ask me questions, you guys. This is your chance to ask anything you want about the starter kit. Let me see. I had some other things here I had written down just to make sure I've hit everything. If you joined us a little bit later, make sure you go back and watch the replay because there's a lot of questions, really, really great questions that have been answered. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. This is one of the best things and one of the biggest questions I get. I'm so glad I remembered. Many of you who are here on Facebook might watch my live classes. I know Paula mentioned that she enjoys the live classes. And you might be wondering, okay, so if I want your live class kits, then I have to order from you, or how does that work? So the answer for that is no. I don't require my team members to order from me in order to get a class kit. So if you're interested in my live class kits and you are a part of my team, I actually give you a discounted flat rate. Normally, if it's if someone was purchasing a class kit from me for some reason, it would be $20. My team members can purchase a class kit from me for only $15. So, and they're usually 5-card kits. So it's a really great price. It includes the cost of mailing it to you. And all you have to do is, if you see a class that I am having online, before the registration or the earning deadline happens, just let me know, contact me, let me know you're interested in that kit, and I will send you an invoice. It'll be an emailed invoice, and then you can pay for that invoice either with your PayPal account or any credit card. So I love to do that because I don't want you to have to earn a kit by purchasing product from me. I want you to enjoy your discount. I want you to get more products, more bang for your buck with your own discount. And you know, if you're still interested in my kits, which a lot of my team members do get kits. I have other demonstrators that order from me. They have to pay the $20 flat fee, but it's just nice to have everything all cut for you and ready to go. And you know, if you like the card styles, that's kind of a fun thing. So I do like to make sure that people are aware. You don't have to purchase from me. It's not like you have to purchase from yourself in order to stay active and then also me. So that is still available to you as a team member. Okay. Another question. And a lot of these questions that I've gotten over the past week, they're really the same kind of a topic. I've had someone who said, I'm I'm not interested in selling products. I don't know anybody who stamps. This is why I'm not signing up. It's okay. Just be a happy discount shopper. Be a hobbyist. I can tell you that on my team right now, I have probably 95% of my team members are hobbyists, and they don't sell to other people, or maybe occasionally, you know, their mom sees a set they might want, and so they sell something to her or whatever. But they're just, having personal purchases, enjoying the discount on their own. I kind of think about it like you're paying to have a membership at Costco, to get a savings at Costco. You purchase that starter kit, it's like your membership fee to get you in the door so that you can purchase at a discount. And that's really all it is. You don't have to worry about selling products to anybody. If you don't know anybody that you can stamp with, certainly you're welcome to share with other people, but this is a great community that we have with our Too Cool Stamping team, and you can enjoy stamping with us, whether it's in person or if you're somewhere across the country, just interacting with us online and oohing and eyeing over the catalog and the pre-order options and the new in colors that are coming up and things like that. So there's just a lot of fun behind the scenes that you get to partake in. And as I mentioned earlier, when I ask people, when I ask my team members, what made you purchase the starter kit? I would say 99% of the time, I wanted the discount. It was a great deal. That's one thing, but generally they wanted to just enjoy that discount. And then when you ask them what do you like the most about being a part of our team? And their answer is typically because of the relationships that they've made, the friendships that they've made, the other stampers that they are enjoying stamping with and being excited about the product with. So those are the two things that I can really, those things light my life up when people say that, they joined for the discount, but they stay because of the relationships, the friendships. And that's one thing I'm super, super proud of. Of course, I used to do more in-person events than I do now. And my team used to be here just in Fort Wayne and not all over the country. So when we were together here in Fort Wayne and just had smaller events, we really got to know each other. And many of the people that have met each other at my events, either in person or online, have become friends. And they do things outside of stamping, and they help each other out and support each other when they have life challenges. And it's just really neat to see the relationships that develop. So that's something to me that is just an extra special bonus on top, the icing on the cake after you purchase that starter kit. That's something that you could still be a part of. Really awesome. All right. Let's see if I had any other questions I had written down that I wanted to make sure I hit. Again, if you're interested in signing up, you can just go to my TooCoolStamping.com website. Right along the top, I have some tabs, and there's one that's called Starter Kit. Click on that. You'll want to scroll clear down. That'll take you to the website, the Stampin' Up! Website. You'll scroll clear down to the bottom, and there'll be a button that says Join Now. And remember, when you are ready to sign up and click that button, you're going to need your information, your contact information. You're going to need your social security number, and make sure you have your list. You're ready, your shopping list. So you'll want to have products that total up to $175. So super, super fun. Okay, I see Judy has joined us and Laura. I'm about ready to wrap up now. If you guys have any questions before I leave the live, you can let me know. I'm giving a raffle ticket away to anyone who has a question that is on topic. So I'm doing that either here live or after on the replay. So if you missed the live and you're watching the replay, still ask the question. Even if maybe it was something that's already answered in the video, something that you wanted to come and ask about. And I will go through the comments and answer any of those that maybe didn't get answered or you need some clarification about. And I'll be doing that through the end. Well, I'll do it all through the end of Celebration, February 28th. But the raffle, if you want to have a raffle ticket, you'll want to get your question in by the end of the day on Friday, tomorrow. Okay, I see Brenda joined us. Okay. Hello, Laura. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Again, if you're just joining us, go back and watch the replay. We had lots of great questions, lots of good information. You can also go to my website, toocoolstamping.com. That's where you can go to either hit the starter kit tab and join now if you're ready, or if you need some more information, you can go down the right-hand column. There's a Why Join My Team, and you can go there and look at the I have a list here about all the benefits that you can print out, all the benefits to become, if you become a Too Cool Stamper with my team, and the benefits for joining the Stampin' Up! Family in general. So check that out. That's the Join My Team or Why Join My Team link that's on the right-hand side of my website, toocoolstamping.com. Again, keep asking questions. If you have any hesitations, you guys, I just want to say again, this is a phenomenal deal. It doesn't happen all the time. Very rarely does it get this good. And even if that's all you want, it's a perfect time to grab that value, get that deal, and you're never obligated to sell. If you want to stay and enjoy the 20% off discount afterwards for your future orders, I would love it. I would love for you to do that. It's just a phenomenal deal. I hate for people to pass it up because truly, no strings attached, no penalties. Go back and watch the replay. There's a lot of information there that hopefully will answer any questions that you have and address any hesitation that you might have, any misconception. So hopefully I've done some myth busting today. If you're watching and you are not already a demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team. I really hope that you consider it, and I think that you will be a really happy stamper that can really just enjoy that discount, like most of us who sign up. That's our purpose. That's our reason. All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up for now. Again, ask those questions through tomorrow night especially, and I'll do that prize drawing for every question asked on Saturday morning. Thanks so much for joining me live. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you spending time that way as well. Until next time, this is Angie with Too Cool Stamping. Bye-bye.